boom, people. People, this is boy Bruce here with another story. You know what I mean, people? Yeah, people, I want to talk about when I was boxing in Jamaica, when I was an amateur. You know what I mean, people, and all the success I have. You know what I mean, people. But people, if we jump into that video right now, I want to tell you about a little bit about this brother called Ben. You know what I mean, people. We got it's Ben Whittaker, his name. He was boxing the Olympic today. I saw he win silver for England. But before we jump into that video right now, people, be able to follow me on YouTube. My YouTube name is Super Fit Brucey. Brucey spelled B-R-O-O-C-Y. Be able to follow me on Instagram, people. My Instagram name is Brucey. Brucey spelled B-R-O-O-C-Y. You know what I mean, people? So boom, people. Let's jump to this video right now, because this video can be cool. You know what I mean, people? Yeah, people, let me tell you something about this brother called Ben. You know what I mean? People, he win silver for England. You know what I mean, people? But people, let me tell you something. Ben, this is for you. People, this world right now, we've got 8.5 billion people in the world. Billion, you know, people. And listen, and England have about 70 million people. You know what I mean? And Ben, you are one of the choosing one. You get a chance for represent England in the Olympic. You know what I mean, people? And then you win silver. And the way you're talking and giving an interview is negative. You have to be happy. Don't put yourself down. You've done very well. You know what I mean? And I'm proud of you. And many more people in England is very proud of you. So you need to rise up with the energy of God. And you have to start to think positive. Because if you think negative, you're going to be negative forever. You know what I mean? So change the way you are thinking and change the way you are talking. And you see what happened to your boxing career is change. When we give you a little tip also, you need to start to lift a bit of weight. You know what I mean? Because your punches is very weak. No powers in it. All those beautiful jabs you have, you need some power in it. When your opponent feel it when you lick him, he meant to say, wow, this is a strong guy. That's why you need some power. And that's why you lost the fight, because you didn't have any power. You have the skill, but you don't have the power. You know what I mean, people? So, yo, that's how does Ben Whittaker. That's for you, so I will leave that. This is from me now. Listen to me, my story. You know, people. Yo, people, when I started boxing, I was 12 years old, people. It's crazy. People, I had my first amateur fight in 1 month. People, me lose. People, you know what? Me stop from box. Me not go back to the gym no more. Me stop go to the gym, and I will start to go to the park into my community and start to play football with the boy them. You know what I mean? With the bigger boy them. You know what I mean? But I wasn't a great footballer, but I was okay. You know what I mean, people? But boxing was my trade. I love boxing, but I don't know why I lose. You know what I mean? Because I said to myself, it is too hard. You know what I mean, people? But what happened, people? We got this man called Mexican. He used to come to the park. He was a referee. He used to curse me all the time when I was playing football. And so he said, boxer, you need to go. He used to call me boxer. Boxer, you need to start to go back to the gym. You know what I mean? You can't just come here playing football. Cause what happened? I think Mexicans see something what I didn't see in me. You know what I mean, people? He was believing in me because he knew I could do it. You know what I mean, people? So what happened? The boy them stopped from giving me game just for me to go back to the gym. You know what I mean? The man take a bay. So why did I stop? I stop and I start to go back to the gym in the Manteca Bay, and then people, everything just change. Everything just kick off, people. Me say me have 57 amateur fight, people. Me last 3, you know what I mean, people. Me represent Jamaica 3 time, people. It's unbelievable, people. Me win gold and me win silver for Jamaica in the Caribbean Championship, people. Me captain Jamaica team 1987, people. Could you believe that all this kind of thing? If it wasn't for Mexican forcing me to go back to the gym, people, maybe I wouldn't do that kind of thing. You know, I wouldn't achieve all this kind of stuff. What I achieve. Out of my amateur boxing career, people, it's kind of crazy, you know, and people. But people, when I get 14 years old now, I need money. I need money to go to pay my bus fare to go to the gym. You know what I mean, people. So I make an handcart. You know what I mean? And cart where either you push, you go to the market, or you go to the supermarket, and you start to take people shopping home to their yard. You know what I mean? And people start to like me, and people start to hear about me, and people start to talk about me in the community. You know what I mean? With the boxing vibes. You know what I mean? Because and also what start to happen, people, the bus driver them start to hear about me, and the bus driver them start to give me free bus ride. You know what I mean? So life is changing for the best. You know what I mean, people? So also you got 3 free pastor. That's why 3 is my lucky number. You got 3 pastor come together. You know what I mean? One of them called me Charmaine. You know what I mean? So she come to my yard. Somebody tell her about me. So she come to my yard, knock my gate. My father come out and My dad come call me from my room. You know what I mean? When I come out, I was excited. She was saying to all the stuff them they want the church want to do for me in the community. I said, for me, people, it was shocking. This is the kind of thing I'm telling you. You see how God is good? And when God are with you, everything go nice and smooth in your life. And when you are one of the choosing one, everything goes smooth. You know what I mean, people? That's the way God set it. God can set a life, people. And he set mine the way I want it to be. You know what I mean, people? People, remember one time I tell my friend them, so all my kids got a born in a foreign country. You know what I mean, people they laugh after me, they didn't believe me. They laugh because they think me I tell you give joke. You know what I mean? Because I was a joker. You know what I mean, people? But what happened, people, they do what happened. All those kind of things happen. Why I'm telling all my kids born in a foreign country. You know, so people, you can plan your life as well, you know. You can talk your life into the way you want it. You know what I mean, people? All you gotta do, you have to just believe. Believe in yourself. Believe in God. Everything you said, mean it. Make it, take it from your heart. Make it come from your heart, and you see what happened to people. So I said to people, the church them come together. All three church come together, and they come to my yard for a start, and also the church them start to put money into the bank for me to go to the bank and get my money every Monday or every Friday. I used to go to the bank and draw money out and I go to the supermarket and I used to get shopping for free as well every week. People, it was unbelievable, people. It was unbelievable the way my life was. My life was beautiful. My life is still beautiful with the energy of God around me. Because if God is not around me, I know when God is not around me, I feel it. I feel down. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, people? So what I'm trying to say to you, people, I travel the whole Caribbean. You know what I mean? I went to Cuba. People, when I was 16-year-old, people, I went to Cuba. I went to Cuba for 3 months, people. Could you believe it, people? As I might say, 3 is my lucky number. You know what I mean? I was in Cuba for 3 months training and learning my game. You know what I mean, people? Wish it was a hard. The Cuban boxer, them was a crazy boxer. You know what I mean, people? But at the end of the day, people, I learned a lot. When I was there, I went all over the Caribbean. I went to St. Martin, I went to St. Kitts, I went to Barbados, I was in Cuba for 3 months. I went to so many different places in the Caribbean. 16-year-old, 17-year-old, you know, people. People could just imagine those, maybe 18-year-old or so. Could just imagine those vibes. You were a young man. Don't know nobody, can't speak the language, and you just going all over the place. You know what I mean, people? It was shocking, and it was beautiful. But at the end of the day, people, what I'm trying to say to you, people, whatever you are doing in your life, do it with God. If you don't have God with you, you will never gonna get success. If you're not one of the choosing one like me, you're not gonna get success. People, even right now, I can remember the guy that when I was sparring and learning the game in Jamaica, people. They was older guy than me because I was a young man, and they was whole. I remember Big Youth, I remember Precious, and all these guys. These man was working, you know. These man was man, and I was a child. And people, I was knocking them out. I remember Tall Man as well. I remember I was knocking them out all the time. You know what I mean, people, because God was giving me that. God gave me that power. The power of God is beautiful, and He give it to me in my hand. He give it to me in my brain. He give it to me in my heart. He give it to me all over my body, and give me that energy. And He's still giving it to me today. You know what I mean? Could you believe it? It's shocking. God is good, people, and for you got God in your life, everything you want will come. Believe me. It might not come today, but it's coming tomorrow. That's the way God is, people. And God, God, me love you so much. You know what I mean, people? I know you love me so much, God. People, you have to love God. You have to appreciate God. You have to have gratitude, people. You have to give God gratitude. God is good, people. And that's why I'm talking. When I make my video, I talk about God like this. And that's why I learn and try to understand God. I learn everything about God. I understand everything about God. You know what I mean? Because He's God. And I love Him. And He created me. And He made my life beautiful. You know what I mean, people? I have a beautiful life. People, remember I told you all my kids gonna born into foreign country. People, I got 4 beautiful girls born into foreign country. You know what I mean? And they're all looking beautiful. You know what I mean, people? They all have their big education. You know what I mean, people? But at the end of the day, me not have no master, me not have no degree, but me have God. Me have God for everything me need. Everything I need, God will fix it. Me talk to God and He fix it. Believe me, people. So me not need what you have. Me alright with what me have. You know what I mean, people? So that's what I'm trying to say to you. My boxing career, my amateur boxing career was beautiful, people. You know what I mean? But as I said to you earlier, I win gold for Jamaica. in the Caribbean Championship. I win silver in Barbados in the Caribbean Championship. This is the kind of thing I'm talking about. I got so much trophy back in the days. You know what I mean, people? But you wasn't getting money then, but you was getting recognition. Yeah, people, I remember the first time I come on TV in Jamaica. Oh my God, people. I think it was a Saturday. You know what I mean, people? My whole community was sit down and they didn't leave their yard just to watch me because they mentioned in the news. You know what I mean, people? So this is kind of tell my community was with me. You know what I mean? And sometime in life, if you want to get success, you have to have a bag of people around you. Your whole community has to be around you. Your whole country has to be around you to give you the energy. Because see, when you see energy, energy is powerful. If you get energy from people, and that's why you see me, I learn to absorb people's energy. I think I've been doing this a long time. For real, people. I learn to take people's energy away from them. And me take it for myself. And then I do what I want to do with it. You know what I mean? You have to learn this kind of thing, people, because God is good. God is so good, people. You're unbelievable. And if you got God, if you got people, let me say it again. If you got God in your life, people, God can make anything perfect for you. You know what I mean? You have to just believe. Believe in God. Walk out into drink with God. Talk to God every day. Read the Bible every day. Oh my God, people, the thing that God can do for you. Look at me. Oh my God, people, I want to cry, but I'm not going to get emotional in this video. You know what I mean, people? God is good, people. God is so good. And from God set your life the way you want it to set, nothing can come between it. You have to just believe, people. I keep telling you guys, you need to believe. And when you believe, everything you want will come, people. Just believe, because as I said to you before, I didn't think I could do it, and that's but the guy them in my community, Mexican, big up to you, he forced me literally to go back to the boxing gym in Montego Bay to start my boxing career again, instead of leave it alone. You know what I mean? Because I was being ignorant and being stupid, don't want to go back to the gym. You know what I mean, people? Because I said to you guys before, me not no degree and me not no master. Boxing is my degree, God is my degree and my master, and from me have that, me good. You know what I mean, people? So this is the kind of vibe I'm talking about. So I'm saying to Mr. Ben Whittaker, you need to just stop the negative talk. You lost the fight. Be happy. You know what, people in this world right now would love to go to the Olympic. You made it there, brother. I remember when I was training, having my fight to go to the Olympic, the 19th Olympic. You know what I mean? I mean, I have the fight off. I get a cut eye of my eye, and I couldn't get to the Olympic. You know, I was gutted. You know what I mean, people? I was gutted, brother. You know what I mean? But you went there, and you got 5 fights, and you win silver. Be appreciate it. Be happy. Big time is coming, and good time is coming. You know what I mean? And you'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Don't talk negative. Don't talk yourself down. Don't upset yourself. Just make it nice. And everything be fine, my brother. You know what I mean? So people, that was my part of just a tiny bit of my amateur career I am telling you about. You know what I mean, people? It was a hard game, but I have to learn it. And I have to learn a lot and understand a lot. And that's why I'm so strict in because I learned most of my discipline from my boxing. You know what I mean? Because I have a trainer, he's called Charlie, and he call him Charlie, and you're the brother is strict, you see. Them ban me. You know what time they ban me from the boxing gym? Because I never used to want to listen to people. And these are the times from I was a little child, I don't want to listen to people anyhow. You know what I mean? That's the way I know. I'm with God. I want to listen to God. They suspend me because I don't want to listen. They suspend me because I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. You know what I mean, people? Make us suspend so, but through I have the energy of God, I keep going back. They run me away from the gym, me keep going back. You know what I mean? But because I know I can do it. But I just need to listen. And I didn't want to listen. You know what I mean, people? But sometimes in life you have to learn the hard way. But I learned the hard way by they running me home, banning me, suspend me from the gym, give me 2 weeks suspend, a month suspend, you know what I mean, all this kind of thing, you know what I mean, but that's the way it go. But I was a hard trainer. I used to train hard, and I got the power of God in my right hand and in my left hand, you know what I mean, people, and that's why I made it in the boxing career. People, let me tell you something, I boxed at the World Championship 3 times. I'm a former British and Commonwealth champion twice. People, I'm a WBU international champion. People, I'm the Southern champion. People, I win the Lansdale belt outright. People, I done it all. I am a proud man. My kids proud of me. I proud of me. So many more people proud of me. My mother and my father proud of me. God proud of me. Because God know what I did. You know what I mean, people? Yo, people, big up yourself and yo, you know what I mean? And then we can take it from there. You know what I mean? So people, you have a great day. Enjoy the rest of the day with the family and just make everything nice. You know what I mean, people? But people, I'll say to you, I could go on, but I'm not gonna. You know what I mean? People, all the people who shared my video, all the people who watching my video, people, I thank you very much. You guys are star. People like up the video them. And you know what I mean? If you don't like the video, then they're not gonna go around. Make a comment if you feel like it. You know what I mean? People is free. You know what I mean, people? So people, I love you all so much from the bottom of my heart. You know what I mean, people? People believe in God. Why can't you get with God? You can change your life for this. Yo, boom people. I love you all so much.